doing things. But don't reserve 5 cars for one person and then say, there's a high cost of doing business. No. So that is one of the constraints, and I believe through entrepreneurship and the entrepreneur's mindset, we can address that. There's the issue of low productivity, and this is especially related to high energy costs. Again, I'll say productivity can be improved through innovation, and the entrepreneur is the best person to innovate because they can make quick decisions. We have what we call unregulated importation of essential and non-essential goods, which is hindering our Vision 2030. That was identified as a constraint. And I always say that the entrepreneur is not worried about imports because you can easily copy the imports and do a better product. That is innovation, isn't it? So instead of complaining about those imports, let's do something and create something even better, at a better cost. We have high cost of transportation due to a poor rail network. Well, we can find an alternative, transport. I've seen people using borders now to transport things. I've seen people using bicycles. And that is the entrepreneur who can do it. We are currently distributing tea in Kawangware, in Kibera, people on bicycles. Because it was ridiculous to do it in vehicles. Okay? It's an entrepreneurial mindset. You can do things differently, and it does not do you any harm. And there's also the issue of the huge government expenditure and resultant high levels of domestic and international debt. Well, perhaps, what can an entrepreneur do about that? I will skip that. And the poor work ethic and the get-rich-quick mentality. That is hindering us. A poor work ethic and get-rich-quick mentality. The beauty of entrepreneurship is that you cannot afford a poor work ethic. You cannot afford. Because if you have a poor work ethic, it means you don't earn anything. Whatever you work for, you earn it. And if you have a poor work ethic, you don't earn it. And we heard the mentee mention very clearly, she had debts, but she had to improve in order to get rid of those debts and improve her business. So her work ethic had to be good. So all these constraints, I believe, can be addressed through what I call an entrepreneurship culture, which can be addressed by the mentorship program that we have here, which can assist us to overcome these barriers to Vision 2030, which have been so ably identified by KEPSA. In conclusion, Vision 2030 is geared clearly to supporting entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship education, practical entrepreneurship education. The constraints I have identified to what we call the high economic growth that we need to achieve can be diluted. Those constraints can be diluted through entrepreneurial mindset, through enhanced entrepreneurial education, through an entrepreneurial country. And I therefore would like to really salute this fantastic effort, all the partners who have been involved, all the people at the university, all the well-wishers, all the mentors and the mentees. I would really like to salute you. You have done a fantastic job, and if we mainstream you in this country, we shall get to Vision 2030 by Vision 2020. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Mwangi. Now maybe we can have some fun. It's time to launch the report. So I'll ask Dr. Mwangi back, please. I'll also ask Professor Thairu, the host of this program, and I'll ask Nancy so that we are gender sensitive. Yeah, I'd like to call now the other partners and our friends so that we can have
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Inoorero University and RCED, I'd like to appreciate each one of you for making time to come here today and being part of this ceremony. I'd like to appreciate Dr. Niels coming all the way to represent the Danish Embassy, and of course all the strategic partners that you had that we work with. Indeed, this is the beginning of a long journey, and I want to appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that we will continue to work together. So I'd like to thank you, and God bless you. Thank you very much.